The summer before 5th grade, my mom took me to a petting zoo. No, not the type of petting zoo you're thinking of. This petting zoo was for instruments. Trust me, I don't know why it's called a petting zoo, but that's what the event is called, where new students get to try out all the band instruments and pick out the one they like the most. Most music stores hold these events towards the start of the school year, and eager future musicians are given a chance to try them all out, are given a quick demo, and are given little tricks on how to hold it. Then, once you get through them all, with the taste of instrument sanitizer in your mouth, you kind of get a feel for which one would be fun to play. Initially, I had my heart set on the violin, like most kids, but the ensemble I would be joining was wind only, so I settled for the flute. I'm so glad I did, because I really learned to love it, and its small size, definitely a plus. Do you want to hear what a bunch of 5th graders sound like a week after getting their instruments? I didn't think so. Well, you don't get a choice. I hope your ears don't bleed. While it's completely normal for brand new musicians to sound bad, and sound bad for quite some time, the benefits of music are so much more rewarding when you stick with it. Fast forward to 6th grade. I've been playing my flute for 2 years, having the time of my life every Monday after school. I found myself tuning out the lengthy lectures our director would give us. Sorry, Mr. Glasson. Instead, I was daydreaming about what it would be like to be a professional musician. He would constantly tell us how difficult the music path is to pursue, but how incredibly rewarding it is for those that are brave enough to follow through with it. Of course, he was right, and I'm glad I was paying attention to his lecture that day. Hi, my name is Alyssa Rusnak, and I'm going to share with you the importance of musicians in society, why it's never too late to become one, and hopefully find your motivation. Have any of you ever played an instrument? Do you remember playing the recorder in 3rd grade? Yeah, some of you loved it, and some of you hated it. I know there was also many of you who were forced to take piano lessons as a child. But did you ever enjoy it? Fantasize about playing at Carnegie Hall, where your piano teacher got frustrated with you for not having good posture? What about those of you who listened to rock music in your bedroom, jamming out to the air guitar, with dreams of playing at Madison Square Garden or the Hollywood Bowl? Every single one of you has dreamed of being a musician. Listening to music is fun, but there's a neurological benefit to actually playing an instrument. It's good for your brain, and it's even better for society. Listening to music only requires one half of the brain, while playing an instrument requires both halves of the brain to work together. When both hemispheres of the brain are used at the same time, it must work harder, allowing the synapses in our brain to strengthen, resulting in a better memory. Another reason us musicians have a better memory than the average Joe is because of a technique we use when learning music called chunking. Basically, it's taking a chunk of music and breaking it down into smaller parts or simpler rhythms to play. This technique can be deployed in any aspect of school or life where you must break down a complicated piece of information and condense it down into only the stuff that really matters. Additionally, TED Ed has shared studies which show that musicians process information quicker and more efficiently than non-musicians. This makes us great trivia teammates. When playing an instrument, your brain engages practically every area at once, especially the visual, auditory, and motor cortices. Through these connections made in our brain every time we practice, we have a stronger brain to use in other aspects of our life. Music isn't the glue that holds everything together. Music is the graffiti on the walls of society. It's a form of self-expression that not only is important for the individual, but so important to be spread. Music defines cultures and creates unexpected connections. Aside from the neurological benefits we get from playing an instrument, being able to express yourself is arguably one of the most valuable assets. To quote Billy Joel, an icon in the music industry, music in itself is healing. It's an explosive expression of humanity. It's something we're all touched by. No matter what culture we're from, everyone loves music. In communities around the globe, Musicians might be most valuable in the places that lack power, the places that suffer from poverty, in the places where people feel voiceless. It's musicians who comfort the suffering, and it's their music that speaks for society. We've all been to petting zoos when we were kids, and it's nothing to be ashamed of to go to one when you're older either. Some of them are for animals, and others are for instruments. If you decide to pick up an instrument, don't expect perfection right away. Just like any hobby or passion, you have to work at it to improve. You'll probably sound like we did back in 5th grade when you first start, but the benefits of music are so much more rewarding when you persevere. And if you find that music maybe isn't for you, that's okay. Support those pursuing their dreams of becoming musicians so kids like me don't have to be afraid of the rocky futures ahead of us, so we can see something more solid in our futures. Doing little things as simple as attending local concerts at your local school or donating to their music program can make such a huge difference. Or attending concerts, not just to huge arena artists, but to the little ones just starting out their career at local venues or coffee shops. With the support from you musicians, or just enjoyers of the art, musicians can flourish like they never have before and be the focus of change. Thank you.